Good YouTube. Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the New York Knicks beat the Portland Trail Blazers 123 to 114. The Blazers go to 19 and 21 and 10 and 10 at home. They played at home in this game. The New York Knicks 25 and 14, 11 games above 500. They're 9 and 10 on the road though. 34 to 34 by the end of the first quarter, but the Knicks won the second quarter 31 to 26. They also tied the third quarter 25 to 25 with the Blazers, and then they beat them 33 to 29 in the fourth quarter to win by 9. OG Anunoby and all the starters ended up getting in double figures in points. They all had one or more rebound, one or more assist. And OG played 34 minutes, had 24 points, 9 of 15 shooting from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, had 7 boards, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offense rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 10 and plus minus. This is a really, really good rounded game from him. Took really good shots the entire night, whether it was driving, pulling up for open looks, or just making the right play defensively, or just passing and just competing out there. He did a good job. Towns was getting the easy looks too, had a double-double because he had 11 boards. He also missed his only free throw. He also missed 1 3 and made the other ones 2 or 3 from 3. 9 of 13 from the field. Didn't take a lot of shots in this one needed. He also finished with 20 points with 28 minutes being played. 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 3 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. It just looked too easy for him out there. He didn't really have to work too hard for anything, it seemed like. And that's always a good thing if you're a star player. Josh Hart, he was either driving or wide open from 3 of 5 from the 3-point line, 7 of 15 from the field. 18 points, 31 minutes, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, 4 personal fouls, and a 0 and plus minus. He did so much for the team, even if it was defensively making the right play or just moving without the basketball and providing spacing or angles when he was driving for easy looks for himself or sometimes his teammates. Mikal Bridges, 34 minutes. He had 18 points. He was 8 of 15 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. He did a good job of just playing within the system, not really rushing or forcing anything, and just trying to take the good looks that he had. 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals, and a block. You know he can bring it defensively. He's one of the better perimeter defenders still in the league today. And he continued that in this game. 3 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a plus 18 and plus minus. And then Jalen Brunson led them in scoring with 26 points. He was 10 of 19 from the field and 3 of 9 from 3. He also was 3 of 3 from the free throw line, and he also led them in minutes with 37. He did have 6 rebounds, and he also had 8 assists. That was the most on the team. Has a lot of weapons, have a lot of people moving, and if you try to stop him, he can either get a bucket from mid-range, a floater, a layup, a 3, or he can just pass it because you're just giving him too much attention, and that's just what he has to do to make the right play for himself, for his teammates, and that's what stars can be and do for you. 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 18 and plus minus. Muhammad, 3 minutes. He didn't score a basket because he didn't attempt any from anywhere, but he did get a rebound, and it was defensive. He had no turnovers or no personal fouls, and was a -3 and plus minus. Mitchell Robinson, he played 25 minutes. He had 6 points. He was 3 of 5 from the field. He did get 11 rebounds. That's mainly what he's out there to do, and he did a spectacular job of crashing the boards defensively and offensively because he had 6 offensive rebounds, 2 assists also, with no turnovers being committed. He did also have 3 steals and 3 blocks. He can be a solid defensive player depending on what you're trying to do and what coverage is and who is out there with him. He also did have 1 personal foul, and he did finish as a plus 11 and plus minus. Jordan Clarkson, 13 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 6 from 3, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and a -7 and plus minus. Miles McBride, 35 minutes. That ended up being the most off the bench. But he didn't shoot the ball that great. He went 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 9 from three. He finished with 8 points, which actually was the most off the bench. He did have 3 assists. That was the most off the bench in a turnover. He also had no personal fouls. Was a +1 and plus minus. And then the Portland Trailblazers, they still got a lot of injuries, but they welcome back Drew Holiday. Tamani Kamara, 39 minutes, 11 points. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 5 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Didn't have a good shooting night, not a bad one either, because he shot a lot of threes. And other than that, he shot the ball okay. 6 rebounds. Everybody in the starting lineup had a rebound or more, and assist or more, and the bench did two. But he had 2 turnovers, one still in the block. One person foul was a -20 and plus minus. Denny Avdia, 38 minutes for him. He had 25, but he did get injured at the end of the game. But he also took them. He also took eight. He also took 17 shots and was 8 of 17 from the field. He also went 1 of 5 from three, but he scored a lot of his points at the free throw line, where he went 8 of 10. And he's just really good at driving and finding ways to trick you, finding ways to get you off balance, finding ways to get in front of you to be able to do those things. And he mastered it. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 turnovers, 3 steals, and a block. He's going to have to continue to play good defensive basketball, because you have to do whatever it takes to be able to put your team in a winning position. And if you have to do everything on the court, that's what you have to do, especially if you want to be known as one of the best players in the league, which he's in that conversation this year. 2 personal fouls, a -13, the plus minus. Donovan Clingan, 30 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnovers, 2 blocks. Just a big body, and he was using that to get easy baskets. Even though he missed all his threes. And he also had 4 offensive rebounds. One person foul was a -23. And plus minus, those 8 rebounds was the most on the team in this game. Shaden Sharp was hitting fadeaways. He was driving to the basket. He made a three, 1 of 6 from three. Also went 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He went 9 of 17 from the field, and he got 23 points. He was working for it though, so you can't be too mad if you're the Knicks. And it worked out because they ended up winning anyway. 35 minutes, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 0 personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. What really helped the Knicks was the fact that they went on an 11-0 run in the fourth quarter to be able to get a good enough lead to be able to close out the Blazers. But City played 28 minutes and had 5 points. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus for him. Robert Williams was able to get the glass going when he was out there in a small amount of minutes, in 16 minutes to be exact. 12 points, 5 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 0 personal fouls, and a +15 and plus minus. He did things defensively that you like. You still want to see him do better. You still want to see him do more of it. Obviously, he's good on the boards. He's good at staying out the way. He's good at being where he needs to be on the court. And that's the thing that you want to see, as long as he's a Blazer. And he did that really good tonight. Drew Holiday, 8 points in 16 minutes. He went 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a +4 and plus minus. Didn't shoot the ball great from the field, but he did from three and made all his free throws and had a good job of just making the right decision when he had the basketball in his hands. He's just a veteran that understands how to play the game the right way on both ends of the court, and that showed tonight. And Caleb Love, he was one of the reasons why they hung around, because he had 21 points in 29 minutes off the bench. He also took the most shots on the team, which was 18, but he went 8 of 18 to do it. He also went 5 of 12 from three. He did get 4 boards, tied for the most off the bench. He also had 4 assists, tied for the most off the bench. He had 1 turnover and a steal, also had 1 personal foul. He was a -11 and plus minus. I mean, the dude was driving and doing everything he could to put the ball in the basket, and it was working for the most of the game. Ruppert, 10 minutes, 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. No turnovers, no personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. The Portland Trailblazers shot 84 field goals, 48%. 99 for the Knicks, 51%. 39 3 pointers, 31%. 46 for the Knicks, 37%. 25 free throws attempted, 88% for the Blazers. The Knicks only shot 8, which is a low amount, but they did make it at 75%. They also out rebounded the Blazers 45 to 39. They also had 32 assists. The Blazers only had 24. 12 turnovers for the Knicks, 15 for the Blazers, 9 steals for the Blazers, 11 for the Knicks, 6 blocks for the Blazers, 7 for the Knicks, 7 offensive rebounds for the Blazers, 13 for the Knicks. Both teams had 32 defensive rebounds, but the Blazers had 8 personal fouls while the Knicks committed 18. And like I said, the Blazers took 25 total and shot 88%. That was a really good amount and a really good percentage to shoot. But it did not matter anyway because the Knicks was able to contain them enough to make their game simplified. And then it was just about, can the Knicks continue to play defense to make things tough and difficult? And can they continue to score enough to close out the game with the win? And then we found out that they did both of those things and it ended up working out for them. And they got the W, which they came to get and they should have got, because they were the better team, especially when Denny went out. And they was able to show that they can contain this team and make things hard and difficult for them and make it frustrating too, and let them live on the perimeter a little bit. And if you do that, you should be happy, and it's better than them keep killing you at the free throw line. But effort and just smart play from the Knicks was able to get them the win against a tough Portland team that's been giving a lot of teams trouble this season. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get the analysis when it first comes out. I also do want to say, y'all stay blessed up, y'all stay good, peace, and I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.